way!
Flashbacks to Luminary's Harbour. Why? Okay, that's moving these closer, but I have nothing to light them with. What do I do with them? Usually you need to light them. What? I'm afraid I don't understand. Why are you spinning?
Ah, this is great. My guiding stars. Strike a pose! Fire hazard!
Ah! Come here, you. Oh, I can't pick you up. I can't pick... Oh, yes, I can. I was just too close. I need to get you guys and sprint! And that should be the third ley line. That should work, probably. You don't sound very confident there, dear.
What do we have here?
I suppose we should probably get rid of that now. Delete. Agalua, with Mountain's help, all three mechanisms have now been taken care of. Haha, I knew you three could do it. Such extraordinary skill. It was all thanks to Lunara and Paimon. I just need to do some final checks now. There shouldn't be any problems. You two wouldn't be able to help out again, would you? Alright, let's head up together. Head where? You follow her to the tea cauldron. Okay. After tapping the tea cauldron lightly, a slight look of surprise appears on Mountain's face. What's up? There's just something strange about the echo. According to my calculations, it should be more of a thump, thump, thump sound. Could you have miscalculated, maybe? Surely that's way too abstract anyway. What do you mean by thump, thump, thump? Well, the tea cauldron's empty, so going by the formula left by Master Gyutin, the echo should be much clearer. Wouldn't that could be the reason? Well, has anyone opened it and had a look inside? Maybe it needs a good clean. Huh? What exactly is the problem? Can't see anything from the outside. Why don't you take a look inside, Paimon? Paimon can't fit in there. No way, surely. Paimon feels like I've discussed this before, but why do you always try to get Paimon to go into such strange places? Forget it, I'll check it out myself. I just know there's a time trial in the background they haven't done. I can't see it on the screen. Oh, there it is, right behind Paimon there. Taps the tea cauldron, like this. No response? Or like this? Sooner as this. Wah! Domain. I'm just dandy. Thank you for asking.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song! Time for a light show!
The accumulation of elemental sedimentation over the years.
A festive reprise!
Oh boy, this is a slow way to do things.
Shower me with praise! Time to shine! Fire hazard!
Eyes of a Storm, Teapot's Mountain Mist. Where are you, bro? Oh, of course you are one of these. Alrighty. You go get him, guys. I'll just stand back here. Okay. Gonna need y'all to come back.
Cole, lines of command. Yoo-hoo!
I hear you, but I can't see you. There you are. Got him. Okay. Let's get out of here. Told you had to clean it. Nobody listened to me. Okay, so where does the tea go, though? Whoa, how did you come out from there? I was just about to call someone. I was worried sick. Never imagined Adepti treasure could suck people in like that. But check this out. Yeah, I saw. My question's still, what's the point? There's tea flowing out after cleaning out the elemental sedimentation. Hang on, this looks like it's just regular water. Wow, Leo's Adepti mechanisms are truly incredible. They can even generate whole new spaces. Even Master Gizan himself couldn't do such a thing. It seems like Shalmar was right after all. There'll always be someone better than you, and teapots you haven't been to. That's not how it goes. Needless to say, without you, the tea cauldron wouldn't have been repaired so quickly. Thanks for your help. Hotmonsignor. But you don't have to use my full name. Just call me Mountain. It basically means the same thing anyway. I mean, yeah, more or less. Alright, well, thank you, Mountain. Roasting tea will never be as efficient as processing it in a workshop, but saying as this tea cauldron was a divine treasure, it'll surely be a real tourist magnet and help revitalize the Italian village. We'll invite the tourists to experience our centuries-old tea-making traditions themselves, and pocket a few more for entry tickets in exchange. Seems like someone's forgotten to respect the Adepti. The village will prosper, business will boom, and the Adepti will smile upon us when they see it. Isn't that a kind of respect? Thank you all, dear guests, for your help as well. Italian Village's future is looking bright once again. You're too kind. As long as there's plenty of tea and snacks waiting for us the next time we come. But of course, that goes without saying. Italian Village VIPs now. Once the first batch is done, I'll reserve some of the very highest quality tea for you to sample. Did it say TIM? What? TIM, tea in a cauldron. And I thought this was a quest chain. Doesn't look like a quest chain to me. There are no other quests here. Right? Yeah, nothing else is popping up. Weird. Okay, well, let's go do this one that I saw over here. Where is it? It was somewhere in that vicinity. I saw it for like a split second before it disappeared. There it is. Hello? Do I know you? I don't think I know you. Guijaro. This cat. Of course, this has to be it. Great, I just knew it. Guijaro? Oh. Apparently I know this person. Is there something wrong with this cat? I believe it is. Huh? Lunara? Paimon? Imagine running into you here. What are you doing in Chaoyang Village? She's dressed Fontanianly. Wow. Fontainely? In Fontaine fashion. So I guess I must have met her in Fontaine. Have you finished writing your book? You wouldn't still happen to be imagining weird things, would you? I really don't recall what this is. Having symptoms of paranoia. We're not in Fontaine anymore. You're quite a ways from home. Okay, so I did meet her in Fontaine. I just don't remember her. Oh, no. I've already finished writing that book. Right now, it's just a matter of waiting for the Court Craft of Fontaine to get printed and go on sale. The Court Craft. Wow, Paimon's hooked just hearing the title. What's the book about? Let's see. It's about a cowardly detective and his fearless little sister, who's also acting as his assistant. They've come across a crime museum, which hosts within it the evidence for countless crimes. Unsolved or solved? Because that's a great difference between the two. Throughout the story, they also encounter missing twins, a mecha puppet that cries, as in like genuine tears, so it was feeling emotion, and a museum creator who's been drowned in his fountain. And in the end, they find out that the prime suspect was none other than the child who just turned 3 years old. What did I just read? You have an interesting imagination, shall we just say? Okay, sounds like quite the case. Haha. Once it officially goes on sale, I'll send you both autographed copies. That's nice. You don't really have to autograph them, just send me the copies. Score! But Paimon might be too scared to read it on her own. I mean, it sounds pretty tame. If a 3-year-old is the culprit. It's decided then. Lunara, please read it to Paimon. What do you mean? How is me reading it to you because you're scared going to stop you from being scared? Aren't you just going to be scared nonetheless? Unless the traveler does like fun voices and makes it more comedic. Leave it to me. Yes, you're the best. Come on, you two. No need to ham it up like that. It's just a crime novel, not a horror story. As for something truly terrifying, I plan on writing a new novel. I've already made a rough outline, and I've been looking everywhere for new material to use as inspiration for the details. Hey, don't look at me like that. This time, all I want to do is combine the crime novel with some local folktales. Even if we're collecting reference materials, there's no way I'll be all paranoid and jumpy like before. I really don't remember. Why not do this from Fontaine? You came all the way to Talying Village just to get some reference materials. After all, Fontaine's folktales have been written to death. I just want to write something original. You could also just make it up, you know that, right? It also just so happened that a friend of mine was planning to come here to check out the tea business, so I tagged along. No sooner had I stepped off the boat than I discovered some truly stellar subject matter. Just as I was considering how to best pursue the matter, you two came over. To borrow the local Liyue lingo, this would be, destined to meet. They were originally separated by more than 1,000 miles. Already adapting to local culture, I see. How should Paimon put it? Well, maybe it's no wonder you're a great writer. You're so quick when it comes to understanding the local custom. What's that got to do with what does that have to do with being a good writer? There's no correlation between the 2 points, Paimon. But did you just say that you've already found something? There's nothing here. Says who? Look, do you not see this cat? Seen it from the start, but what's so strange about a cat? Meow? Confused kitty. You must be unaware. In the legends of Talying Village, these are strange beasts known as Xuanwen beasts. No, I don't think you're correct there, dear. Xuanwen beasts are the big, angry blue ones that attack you. According to legends, these strange beasts appear like young cats and can sense good and evil, concealing themselves at night and rising with the sun, eating the wind and drinking the dew, crossing 1,000 miles in a day, and gnawing tea trees at night to nourish themselves. Anyway, that's what the article in Bedazzled said, at least. You can tell from the name it's a load of tribe. Where did you dig up a tabloid like that? Feels like whoever wrote that, all they heard was the name Shaman Beast, and they just tossed every weird rumor they'd ever heard into a pot and started stirring. Still, based on my own investigations, there are indeed Shaman Beasts near Talying Village. Yeah, I can confirm. Even if I'm a bit fuzzy on the details. But as long as they exist, then I can study and use them. Wow, Guijara is completely different from before. She used to be so scared and timid. And now she came all the way here with nothing but a name to go on. Haha, apologies, it's one of my faults. As soon as I start writing, I'll find myself drawn into the same mindset as the book's characters. The protagonist of this book is a super confident detective, so self-assured that you could say they consider everyone else to be beneath them. Alrighty, that's enough blah blah for now. I need to carefully research this for a little. The cat turns and flees like lightning. Go kitty! Whoa, it ran away after it. Without another word, Guijaro breaks into a run, sprinting after the cat at a breakneck speed. Not again. Got to catch up to her quickly. Who knows what kind of wacky hijinks Guijaro will get up to this time. Dado, not so fast. I don't know if the J is actually supposed to be pronounced like that, by the way. I'm just pronouncing it thusly. Yeah, it's great. I broke a nail while I was playing. It had a weak point, so I kind of just ripped it off. So I need to go file my nails. BRB. What? It just disappeared. I actually don't know where I'm going. Oh, there it is. Whew. Okay. It just like poofed. See? Paimon said it was just an ordinary kitten. Huh. To think that. Kitty stretches. Do you know of any shaman beasts? Meow? The cat turns and leaves, looking frustrated. I'm sorry, kitty. Still, do you think that this kitten could be the young form of the mythical beast lying low here in Talying Village till it is fully grown and can destroy all the tea trees in one fell swoop? Miss Guijaro, not this again. Anyway, haven't I told you before that Shanwen beasts are hardly that gentle? Ah, Miss Hongfun. What coincidence. What brings you here today? Please stop mentioning things like criminal cases around here. What if the children begin to take you seriously? You know each other? Yes, when I came here, it was this lady who I hired to help me carry my baggage. I also consulted her regarding all manners of folklore. If I've told you once, I've told you countless times that shaman beasts won't appear here, but you just won't believe me. What was that thing you said? Even if they won't appear, I'll still have many ways to collect information on them. There you go again. I know my hopes of dissuading you were slim, but still, I must ask you not to leave the village willy-nilly. The beasts are actually quite dangerous, so if you do end up encountering one... Anyway, please do not leave the village on your own. Hung Fon leaves, looking far more exhausted and resigned than ever. Well, since Miss Hung Fon said so, we're going to have to go elsewhere to get our material. Come then, follow me. Is this woman crazy? Has she absolutely lost her marbles? It certainly seems like it. She doesn't really seem all there. She's very erratic and scatterbrained as well. You know they have meds for that?
Listening to opera.
What do you think? This... It's a tea cauldron. That's right. And it does something with the tea that makes it kind of special. Whatever the case, it's been placed smack dab in the middle of this place too. If you ask me, it must hold some special significance. Now then, what if Ashwanian Beast has been using this as its hiding place all along? You'll be writing a fantasy story at this rate, you know. Feels like the next thing you know, you'll introduce some adepti into the story. I don't know if it's the right kind of plot to write for a crime story. Those are some fine expressions you've got there. Are you thinking perhaps that a crime story centered around the Shaman Beast might feel too absurd to be taken seriously? Yes. Well, yeah, kinda. Can you really use something like that to move the plot forward? Wait, don't tell me you're... Haha, aren't you a sharp one, Lunara? You sure do live up to your fame. I'm so confused. I intend to write about a crime too absurd to be possible. Huh? How is that interesting? You want all crimes to be possible. You want every crime to have a solution. Someone behind it and motivations and shit. If it's too absurd, no one's going to buy it. Reactions along with Ms. Hong Fon's are very interesting. I'll include them in my novel for sure. This is going to be the stupidest novel ever. As for the Shaman Beast, it shall be my perpetrator. A creature that has never been seen but is said to devour the village's evildoers. During a certain festival, a villager is found to have met their end at the hands of some wild beast outside the settlement. But during the second festival day, the main character encounters the victim, who should be dead, only for yet another victim to soon emerge afterwards. Wait, and then what? Then what? Well, I haven't thought that far yet. I'm leaving now. Oh, come on. Once I finish, I'll send you 2 autographed copies for sure. In fact, I've still got a big favour I'll need your help with. She wants us to escort her to go see a beast, doesn't she? Miss Hong Fon said that I shouldn't leave the village by myself, right? Well, I've taken her advice to heart. But now that you're here, I'm no longer alone. That means I can go outside. We're not going too far off, of course. So are you willing to help me? Well, sure. We'll do it so you can tell us the end of your story. Please follow the standardized payment model, thanks. Of course, don't you worry. Well then, let's head over there, shall we? There's a place I'd like to go. She's so getting herself killed. Wouldn't that be really cool if that was actually the outcome of one of these quests? It'd be so great. Why are we going here? We're still in the town limits. I thought the whole point was to go beyond the town. So these are lanterns? These ones are like fish. How very fascinating. If you say so. I see nothing abnormal in it. These handles can be used to raise the lanterns up. With this detachable structure, someone with a head for engineering design can easily have a section or 2 secretly added without being discovered. The space within is pretty large. You should be able to insert a few... Stop. Jolly well keep those thoughts to yourself. Jolly well? Well, are we English? Oh, right. Haha, sorry. I just can't stop myself from thinking aloud upon seeing these fascinating things. Yes, I'm sure of it. The addition of lanterns will add much to my novel, if you say so. Could I trouble you to go to the side and take a picture of this fish lantern for me? I'd like to have a reference picture for later. So take a picture yourself, you lazy bitch. Why am I doing it for you? Jesus. I'm leaving the photo taking in your hands then. Ah yes, please make sure you'll grab a shot of the entire lantern. This is incredibly important to me. So do it yourself. I'm not your lackey. Cooking up a scheme related to dimensions would be quite interesting. The question now is how they will solve the weight problem. I'm more concerned about the fact that you would see something inside the device. If you're hollowing a part out to hide something in it, which I assume is what she's talking about, when the lantern's lit, you would see a dark space. So how would you propose to get around that? I don't know how you even would. It said to get the whole thing in, didn't it? Consider the whole thing in the picture. Huh? Where did Guajara go? Wasn't she just a moment ago? Did a novel turn out to be far truer than... No. Don't say stuff like that. She probably just ran off somewhere thinking about her plot line. Let's search the area. The tea field to the side gives us a good vantage point. Let's start from there. I think we should just leave her to her own devices. If she wants to do something dangerous, it's not my problem. It's not like I'm her friend. I can't cure stupid. Good idea. Let's start a search from up high. I mean, if she's going to be this careless, it totally sounds like a her problem. There you are. What's wrong with you? How did you get over here? No, I can't have them find the key clue like that. Also, can someone really still think well after being tied up here all night? Wow, she's totally engrossed. Has she finally found a breakthrough? More like a real roadblock. Oh no, Paimon, you've arrived just on time. Would you tie me to a wooden stake? Can I leave you there? Did Paimon hear that right? Yep, that's exactly what I said. Please tie my hands and string me up by them on a tree. Well, they're all wood anyway, so it should make no difference. I beg to differ. They are quite different structures, and one is more vulnerable than the other. I don't intend to become a suspect in your novel. Oh, don't worry. I've already written up a liability document, which assigns responsibility for all mishaps that might occur to me. No, there's not the problem. Why do you want us to tie you up at all? You haven't done anything wrong. But the main character of my novel will be strung up by their hands by the villagers and left in the wild for a whole night, awaiting the Swanworm Beast's judgment. So what's that got to do with you being tied up? Later in the plot, the main character, having expected this turn of events, will somehow survive and endure the night before revealing the truth behind everything. However, I have no clue how a person who has been tied up for a whole night would feel. Not how they'd sound, think, or even move. Well, it depends. Is she escaping before the night is over, or is she literally tied up the whole night and is only escaping in the morning? Because I would think if you were able to cut through your binds, you would escape immediately so that you don't lose blood flow to your limbs. You know? I don't think you would sound any different. Your arms would be a bit bloodless. That's why I need you two to tie me up and keep me here the whole night. That way I'll be able to experience those feelings for myself. Is there a safer way to do this? Well, there is, but it probably wouldn't be as effective. Instead of that, I could raise my hands up high and stay here for the whole night. Good luck with that. Or you could just not write that novel. Our actions here could be easily misunderstood. You're really putting your character through the ringer. Please. This is the most important step. Once I get over this hurdle, my novel will be complete. If you use this method, you won't have to commit any crimes. Not that we'd ever had to. We never had to in the first place. Well, I mean, you really don't have to do all that much. Just stay guard by my side so that I won't be dragged off by someone. Or some animal while I gather the information I need. Let me see. Considering the atmosphere we're trying to create in the novel, we still need to go further up. Huh? Wait for us. You and Gujari climb to the highest point of the tea fields. It's kind of cold, but it really gets you into the mood of things. Are you really going to stand here the whole night with your hands upraised? That's right, I've decided to do this. Some sacrifices must be made for the sake of writing. Well, please stand guard here. Why would something attack you in the tea fields? You're literally within the confines of the town. Nothing is going to attack you here. Wait until the next morning, 6 to 8 a.m. I like how her hands weren't even up. Don't think the character would be able to turn to the village alone like this. Joe, let's help her up first. You help Kojaro up so she's sitting properly on the ground. So that's how it feels. It's quite awful indeed. Not only am I exhausted, I feel like even my mind's gotten all sluggish. Mission accomplished then? Of course. I finally know how it feels to be tied, strung up, and left to the elements for a night, except you were neither tied nor strung up. That protagonist of yours is pretty tough. That's right. I've also figured out how to protagonist was going to chase the shaman beast away. If you include the story that way, it will surely... Oh, are they going to pull off a super cool trick? It will surely be really awesome. She faints once again. Alrighty. Couldn't you have said how this would work before fainting? Anyway, let's get her to a doctor. Back to the village. Miss Hong Feng was right. This lady really shouldn't have left the village. She really shouldn't be left to her own devices. She needs to hire like a nurse or something. My gosh. Someone to be with her all the time, to stop her from doing stupid things, and to protect her from when she does do stupid things. Okay, well that's that. I still have not found the quest around here. Have I accidentally done it already? Oh no. Oh, okay, no, I must have either had to have been here at the right time of day, or I had to have completed that quest. Oh, not that quest. The town quest. Hello. Bonjour. Are you here to take part in our Tenyu Vale Trek Scenic Photography Contest? Scenic Photography Contest? What's that? It's exactly as its name implies. It's a contest designed to promote the beautiful scenery of Tenyu Vale. We previously surveyed the Vale's residents to collect opinions regarding its most captivating scenic spots. Now, we're tasking contestants with going to and capturing images of said locations using their cameras. Lastly, we'll pick out a handful of exceptional ones to use as promotional examples, which will be exhibited on the street outside post. Well, how about it, you two? I'm a practical person. What prizes are up for grabs? Of course there is. If your works are chosen, there'll be a special surprise just for you. Wow, surprise? Better give it our all then. We've still prepared a little reward for your time and effort, even if the work isn't selected. We hope it'll be to your satisfaction. Where do I start? Have a look at this guide. These are the residents' recommended scenic spots of Tenyu Vale. My god. Do I have to read that, or can you just mark them for me? Why are some of the locations crossed out? That's because the locations have been fully signed up for. We're hoping to provide a more comprehensive display of Tenyu Vale's beauty. These 4 remaining locations are still available for registration. You can select one or more of them. Power gets it now. Lunara, how about we sign up for all the remaining locations? If our chance of winning the prize is 1 in 4, then we'd be guaranteed to win if we take 4 photos. This way, it's prize will be ours for sure. That's really not how probably works, Paimon. Really? But isn't 1/4 multiplied by 4 equal to 1? It is, but that's not how it works. Hee. What are we waiting for then? Let's get going. That prize is ours for the taking. Oh yes. It does tell me where to go. Brilliant. Hello? Another rogue chest. Don't chests reappear though after a certain time? Okay. Obviously we're taking a photo of the jade mouth. Wait until 8 AM. That's a bit specific, don't you think? Sheesh. How very particular. I was only a few hours off.
Fireworks are for now, but friends are forever.
Does this count? Taking a picture. Okay. Consider it taken. That is absolutely not the picture I just took, but okay. I will ignore that. Gotta follow these yellow things.
do we have here?
Prima jams. That's what we have here.